This article comes from CNBC, and actually a professional friend of mine, Adam Grant. I've had the privilege of interviewing Adam. He's a best-selling author, a social psychologist, and this guy does incredible research, has great insight. And so I wanted to share this because, again, from CNBC, an article at their website, 3 types of employees, and the one that outperforms everyone else. This is really good. And this is from his book, Give and Take, A Revolutionary Approach to Success. And so there's 3 types of employees. So I love these things because this is so practical. So are you one of these 3? Uh-oh. This is where it gets a little bit of a light shined on all of us, and it's good. First are takers. Now, these are the employees that see the world as a hyper-competitive race. They don't think anybody else will do anything good for them, look out for them. So they're all about thriving and surviving. Thriving in order to survive, right? It's about their interest and only their interest. Their survival of the fittest. Matchers are the next type. Now, matchers basically match what is done to them or done for them. It's a reciprocal action only. So, for instance, somebody does them a favor, they repay the favor at the same level. No more, no less. When they help someone, they expect someone to help them back. Matchers. Ooh, I think we all got some matcher in us. I think if we're honest, we all kind of like, I want to do what's right, but I would like someone to do something back for me. Certainly on the back half of that descriptor. Now, the third group, givers. Givers focus on more than themselves. They pay close attention to what people need from them, whether it's time or ideas or relationship. A rarity in the workplace. Their style is how we treat family and friends. And this is nothing more than the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. This is straight from Scripture. Givers. They see their work. They see their time. They see their talent. They see their mission as greater than themselves. Folks, that's what we talk about here. If you're in your sweet spot, you use what you do best to do work you love, to produce results that matter deeply to you. Those results are always about other people. So here's the deal. When you're on purpose, you're not working for you. It's bigger than you. That's the whole philosophy of the Ken Coleman Show. So, of course, givers are going to win. They're way more successful, but they don't always appear the most successful. Because the takers, these are sometimes the people that have the bigger stats. But givers, they have a better win percentage. Long haul. They're more successful long haul. It's like, I bring everything back to sports. And, if I use basketball as the analogy here, you can use a lot of team sports. But, you got the athlete that's got all the stats. They rack up the yards. They rack up the points. Blah, 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 blah. But they aren't contributing to the team. They're almost a cancer on the team. Everybody stands around watching them shoot. See, givers are like that great point guard. They rack up the championships when it's all said and done. Influence. That's what givers are about, influence. Takers, they're about scoreboard only, stats only. Stats versus influence. And matchers, well, they're just trying to get along, go along, don't want to stand out, don't want to ruffle any feathers. I'm not going to really invest. So what are you? Are you a taker, a matcher, or a giver? Fascinating stuff, because the data shows that givers win. They win big. And the reason is people want to work with them. People want to promote them. But you got to be careful. There's an underside that he mentions, and I think this is worth mentioning. Here's the thing about being a giver. If you give, and you never receive, some givers get so unhealthy that they don't receive. They don't allow someone to bless them. They don't allow someone to help them by asking, will you help me? It's all about giving. And if you're not careful, giving becomes so much of your identity, and it gets out of balance. And at some point you give so much that you have A, nothing left to give, or B, you just become a doormat and people abuse it, take advantage of it. So be careful. Be careful. There's always an underbelly, or the way of looking at it is always a position where you can get out of balance with a wonderful, wonderful strength or a wonderful, wonderful passion. You can just get out of balance. You got to be careful. Really, really good stuff there from Adam Grant and CNBC.